Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna, before talking, after the conversation, Ram and others were conversing. After this conversation had come to an end, Sri Ramakrishna extolled Ram's virtues. Master to the devotees, how many fine qualities Ram possesses. Ram is there, in his presence he is extolling. How many fine qualities Ram possesses. How many devotees he serves and looks after. To Ram, Adhar told me that you showed him great kindness. Now, praising a devotee in front of him, bringing all his good qualities out. Now, not that. How many fine qualities Ram possesses? Does he not possess some qualities which are unwanted? But those fall off when he becomes aware of all his good and great qualities. A few qualities here and there which he has acquired because of the necessity that he has to face the society, situations demanding, he might have developed certain things, some likes and dislikes. But that also can fall off when the positivity is deposited in the soul. All good and great qualities, if they are brought to their own consciousness, they start moving fast. You see, Hanuman was there. He was just waiting. Who will cross the ocean and go to the other side to see, search for Sita? Hanuman, like all others, he is telling, I can do this, I can do that much. He is just gazing at all others. Till who is he? His identity, how he lost his identity, all this was brought to his notice. Then he immediately regains his strength. He can fly, jump the ocean and go to the other side and come back also with the same ease. Just to bring that awareness, that he is there within. That capacity is covered by something, whatever be the cause, whether it is a curse or whatever it is covered, and that can be uncovered. If you just hint at it, the cover falls off. When it comes to the awareness, it starts manifesting externally. So in Ram, Sri Ramakrishna, he wants him to begin a new life with new awareness. Now, Sri Ramakrishna is adding others incident. Other is a devotee, a fine devotee of Sri Ramakrishna, a householder devotee. Sri Ramakrishna is telling about it. Other told me that you showed him great kindness. He is bringing this incident to eliminate the small defects he is still having. Other, a beloved householder devotee of the Master had recently arranged some religious music at his house. This was very common, where some people, they want to people to gather together and take the name of God. A fine musician who can sing or explain the divine things of God, his leelas or something, they invite. So many people will join, listen to that, be happy, have their food and go. So he had arranged, so many people had come. Arranged. The Master and many other devotees had been present, but other had forgotten to invite Ram. It is just a comment by the one who has noted. M is writing in his diary, who was a very proud man and had complained about it to his friends. Ram was a little influential man and a proud man. This pride and ego always gives problem. How Sri Ramakrishna is changing Ram, you see. Other had forgotten to invite Ram, who was a very proud man and had complained about it to his friends. He has told all his friends that he invited all people, including Sri Ramakrishna, but he did not invite me. So other had gone to Ram's house to express his regret for the mistake. He had forgotten actually to arrange for a function or a celebration or a music program like this. He has to make so many arrangements. Usually they'll be alone. And then to make all these arrangements, they forget to invite some people who are not in constant contact with, or some people who are constantly in contact with him also, because they are meeting every day, they may forget to call, as if a house own people. Ram. It was not really others' mistake. I came to know that Rakal is to blame. Rakal was given the charge. Other had told Rakal to call Ram, because other is to stay in Ram's house. Instead of telling Ram, this Rakal who used to stay in Ram's house. He was a servant. Servant like means, see, in those days, it is something like we adopt a child like. A servant, when we bring, we don't differentiate it from the other people at home. Small boys, they come as servants. All the love and care, they give what would be given to their own children. So he was like that. And all the odd works of the house, sometimes getting the vegetables and other from the market, purchases, and all that he used to do, that boy. And he used to come to Sri Ramakrishna also. Later on, he starts staying with Sri Ramakrishna. So, this Rakal, he is telling, other had told Rakal to inform, that he came to know later on. You must not find, it was not really others' mistake. I have come to know that Rakal is to blame. Rakal was given the charge. Master, you should not find fault with Rakal. The tendency to one is to give excuses for a thing I have done and telling these things, putting the blame on someone or else. From other, he has put the blame now on Rakhan. Master is correcting there also. You must not find fault with Rakhan. He is a mere child. His nature is just like a child. Even now, you can bring out his mother's milk by squeezing his throat. So young, means what he has drunk from mother's breast is still in the throat, means he is not grown yet. This is the way they present. Ram, sir, why should you say that way? It was such an occasion. You should not blame that he did not tell you also. How at the end he is coming, Sri Ramakrishna is coming to the essence. Where is his mistake he is showing later on. Sir, why should you speak that way? Means he is feeling hurt because such a great occasion where Sri Ramakrishna also has come, so many devotees gathered together and making him merry at the feet of God. They have joined together to call on God, to remember God, to enjoy the presence of God. And such an occasion, and how can I say, Master interpreting. Others simply did not remember to invite you. This much you must remember directly. He has not invited. He did not. Just understand that other did not that he did not. He forgot to invite you. He did not remember to invite you. He is absent-minded. You know the people who are absent-minded. They come inside the room and they forget why they had come inside the room. And then again they try to remember. Again they go back. When they go back, the work they were he was working, people were, when they work, they feel, I need something, and go there and forget. Suppose he is opening a camera or something, he is seeing, he wanted a screwdriver, he went to the room. By the time he went to the room, he has forgotten already. Then, why did I come here? Why did I come here? He will be thinking. Absent-mindedness. Then again he goes to his room and sees he is opening a camera. Again he comes back and takes this screwdriver and goes. This is absent-mindedness. So, other is constantly here and he is a very good person. Sri Ramakrishna loved him. With this, Sri Ramakrishna explained, he is absent-minded. Because one of the factors that many of the aspirants have is, I should not forget God. I should not forget God. In that constant efforts to constantly remember God, they don't pay much attention to what is happening around. All their duties they do with great efforts, with all dedication, and many things they forgot during doesn't matter. All these are just passing shows. Where is yesterday? Where is my childhood days? All have gone. This is also passing. I need not pay so much attention to these things. Let me pray and let me apply all my mind to this reaching God somehow before the body falls off. That will be the most of the sadhakas feel. Oh, somebody blames, doesn't matter. Something happens, doesn't matter. This is the common things that happens in the world. Let me do all my duties with diligence and sincerity and offer it to God and keep on moving. So that causes absent-mindedness. Because of the over-insistence by their own soul for the attainment of God. he is absent-minded. The other day he went with me to Jadu Malik's house. As we took leave, I said to him, "You have not offered anything to the goddess in the chapel." "Sir," he said, "I did not know one should." He is telling, one is other simplicity, other is his forgetfulness. Ram, suppose he did not invite you to his house. Suppose he did not invite you to his house. Ramakrishna is telling this to Ram. Suppose he did not invite you to his house. Why such a fuss about going to a place where name of God was sung? One may go unasked to participate in religious music. One does not have to be invited. This is the most important point Sri Ramakrishna wants to bring to the awareness. Now, you see, in North India, suppose anywhere Ram Nam is going on, constant repetition of Ram Nam, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, or something like that. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Continuously for years together they will be doing. By turns, so some group will come and sit, some people will come sit, some person will come and sit, and go on. Similarly, Ramcharitmanas in 24 hours they complete. Today morning 6 o'clock they begin, next day morning 6 o'clock they end. It continues. When we are going in the street, anywhere we hear any satsang going on, lectures going on, anywhere Ram Nam or some God's name is going on, or where there is Ramayana chanting who is going on, the moment we hear, we don't see whose house it is, what is he. Just we enter, go and silently sit, continue with all those people as long as I want and as long as I can. And then I come back. So, what happens is, we are supposed to know, for that, they say, no need to invite. You must be eager to go wherever it is there. God's name is being sung. Why are you bothered? Just go ahead with the things. So we see there to make you go. Sri Ramakrishna says, uninvited, you can go to a place. It should go. The moment you came to know that there is, this one is going on. The moment you come to know there is God's singing and this one is going on, you should not have expected. You have come to know that in others' house all the devotees are gathering and God's name is going to be sung. How happy he would have been uninvited this person has come. And how much this ego, I must be invited, I should not. Why? Why that? Sri Ramakrishna is making them understand that it is not necessary. It was never necessary for you to go and fall into this problem of ego. How I look upon myself as a big man in front of the God's name. Religious observances. Main thing in our life is, I will read that. Suppose he did not invite you to his house. Why such a fuss about going to a place where the name of the Lord was sung? One may go unasked to participate in religious music. One does not have to be invited. One has not to be invited. There is no need for inviting someone. What is obstructing here is our ego. Everywhere we see, wherever problems have arrived, wherever some confusions are going on, we must understand that there is ego working in different ways, ego functioning in different ways, and that is what we find. And this ego has to be slowly erased when we become spiritual aspirants, aspiring for God. What resists God's grace? God is waiting to give you. But the God's grace, our ego is resisting. When the ego is surrendered, it's just like the mast, the bird on the mast goes this side, that side. Last it comes and sits on the mast itself and takes rest. Oh, this is the nowhere we have a place. So, you look at the vast universe, infinite dimensions, how this world is functioning, how this world is going on. This whole thing, where am I in this? Just when you go on flight, just going from one place to another place, the flight takes off. As it is going higher and higher, you see the huge buildings have become like small matchboxes, and still small, still small. It is disappearing. You human you cannot see also. They are not even mustard seeds when we go just 35,000 feet above, where the planes are going. There we see that what to do, how to do. Now where is ego? Tomorrow anything happens to this body, one small failure in one of the organs of the body, where are we? I saw a young man who has finished his education, joined a fine job, and he has just worked for 8 months. His kidney failed. And he was admitted. He was on the medicines. Then another kidney failed after a few days. He was on dialysis and so many things. They tried to get another somebody's kidney replacement. All failed. Spending all the money, they were on the street with unable to pay the medical fees. They brought him back and he passed away. Now, if you see the whole scene, how we came up, how we started shining forth, and next day nothing is there. Huge empires disappear. When I was going on the banks of Narmada, I was seeing huge, fine temples built by kings of those days are in dilapidated condition. Nobody is there to light a lamp in front of the deity. That is the state. Everything. Shankaracharya says, Sarvam Shitilayate. All are entering into Mrittika eva Satyam. Last, man comes from earth and goes back to earth. In Vaishnavas, they keep what is called Gopi Chandana for Urdhva Pundra. They keep the Gopi Chandana. It is mud. A mud from a place where it is smooth mud and it is colored slightly yellowish. It's a beautiful color. It's called Gopi Chandana. And that is put by the Vaishnavas on the forehead. Just to remind your body has come from earth and it is going to earth. Now, smartas like Shankaracharya and all, they keep vibhuti, the ash on the forehead, to constantly remind this is going to be ash, in short or long time, near future or far off, it is going to go back. Why that ego? Where is that ego? Where will you keep? What for that proud? The pride comes before a fall. Ego is the causes of all problems, and what is actually keeping us away from God, from reality. So, till ego is surrendered, in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, among the niyamas, the last three is called Kriya Yoga, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. First is Shaucha, Santosha, of the five, then Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. Tapa is self-control, exercising utmost self-control, to accept hardship, to accept failures, to accept suffering, to suppress the bodily existence and awaken spirit. So many austerities are taken up, and it is not for mortification of body, it is to awaken spirit. Mortification of body is done to awaken spirit. This is called tapas. Then tapasvadhyaya, reading scripture, searching for. Oh, I don't have knowledge. I don't know anything. As we go deeper and deeper, we started saying, I don't know, I don't know. Lord, you must give me knowledge. You must take it. First, we'll be understanding, I have known, I know, I can manage. Then, Ishvara Pranidhana, unconditional surrender to God. Ishvara Pranidhana. Dha is to place. Nidhana is to completely leave it there. Keep it. Leave your hands. Pranidhana, especially with an intention, with this one firmness, I am going to keep at the feet of God, never to take back. So, what is surrender is our ego. Ego is surrender. Tapas. This is called Kriya Yoga, by which all the dirts go away. What is binding you releases. The ego is the most important part. The desires and senses, tapa, not having proper knowledge, swadhyaya is taking care. Ego is surrendered, and it is called Ishvara Pranidhana. With this, the present chapter ends. In the next class, we will take the next chapter. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.